Music fades hello, food lovers, health enthusiasts, and everyone in between. Welcome to another episode of our podcast. Today, we're going to delve into a topic that's been on the rise in the health and wellness community, low-carb meals. But we're not just talking about any low-carb meals. We're talking about low-carb meals that don't skimp on flavor and satisfaction. Because let's face it, no one wants to eat a meal that feels like a chore, right? So let's start with the basics. What does low-carb mean? In simple terms, a low-carb diet is one that restricts carbohydrates, such as those found in sugary foods, pasta, and bread. Instead, you eat real foods, including protein, natural fats, and vegetables. The idea is to get more of your calories from protein and fat and less from carbohydrates. Now the challenge with low-carb meals is that they can sometimes feel a bit bland. But that's where creativity in the kitchen comes in. With the right ingredients and a bit of culinary know-how, you can create low-carb meals that are just as satisfying and flavorful as their carb-heavy counterparts. Let's start with breakfast. A classic low-carb breakfast is eggs and bacon. But if you're tired of the same old, why not try a spinach and feta omelet? It's packed with protein and healthy fats, and the feta adds a tangy flavor that's sure to wake up your taste buds. Or if you're in the mood for something sweet, how about a bowl of Greek yogurt topped with a handful of berries and a sprinkle of chia seeds? It's a delicious and nutritious way to start your day. Moving on to lunch, salads are a great low-carb option, but they can get boring pretty quickly. So why not mix things up a bit? Try a Greek salad with grilled chicken, a Caesar salad with salmon, or a Cobb salad with avocado and hard-boiled eggs. And don't forget to dress your salad with a homemade vinaigrette. It's a simple way to add a ton of flavor without adding a ton of carbs. Now let's talk about dinner. This is where you can really get creative with your low-carb meals. How about a juicy steak with a side of roasted Brussels sprouts? Or a piece of grilled salmon with a lemon and dill sauce served with a side of cauliflower rice? And if you're in the mood for something a bit more exotic, why not try a Thai-inspired chicken curry with a side of steamed broccoli? The possibilities are endless. And let's not forget about snacks. Nuts and seeds are a great low-carb snack option. They're packed with protein and healthy fats, and they're easy to carry around with you. Or if you're in the mood for something a bit more substantial, how about a slice of cheese with a few slices of cucumber and a handful of cherry tomatoes? It's a simple and satisfying snack that's sure to keep you going until your next meal. So there you have it. Low-carb meals don't have to be boring or unsatisfying. With a bit of creativity and focus on whole, nutrient-dense foods, you can create low-carb meals that are just as flavorful and satisfying as their carb-heavy counterparts. Remember, the key to a successful low-carb diet is to focus on what you can eat, not what you can't. So don't be afraid to experiment in the kitchen and try new things. You might just discover your new favorite meal. That's all for today's episode. I hope you found these tips helpful and that they inspire you to try some new low-carb meals. Thanks for listening, and until next time, happy cooking. Music fades.